This is going to be the bench top, melamine sheet, and this is the best thing for me because it's not stick. And I'm going to seal the edge of this clear enamel just so if I do spill anything or whatever, it doesn't get in there and make the whole thing bubble and look terrible. This is the bottom, by the way, so I don't care about getting the clear coat on it. So the table saw was over there, and now it's not. Now it's over here, and that is because we just actually ran a bunch of power cables in the main panel, so this outlet is actually hot now, but it's not on because we need to rewire these switch because it's a little bit sketchy because it's probably 40 years old. Speaking of sketch, so these long pieces should be 1.5 inches over 8 feet. 8-foot sheet, a rabbet at the top, and then the sheet's gonna hit the rabbet. This is actually a 16-footer here.
It's way over there.
This sheet is actually 97 by 49. So I use two 2x4s to get the length, or I rip the entire length of it, which I don't really want to do because I can't do that very accurately. Or I either change or use two 2x4s. I think I have enough 2x4s. I'll just do 49 inches. It'll be a little bit wider than 4 feet. Okay, so now we're gonna actually cut this thing, even though it's kind of random. And tiny bit over, okay. So on the 1 inch mark, 6 3/8. Actually, that won't work. Yes, it won't work because the clamps have to be on the bottom. Stupid. I'm way off the line. Seriously. It had to be 97 and 16. And this one's a little tiny bit under. So then this side needs to be bumped over a tiny bit. Maybe this keeps some tear out from happening. That didn't do me any good, that's for sure. I didn't cut a thing. Well, maybe it's close enough, I think. That's dead on 96. I guess this might as well be our 3/4 mark for everything, so we'll go 3/4 of an inch over based on this. That's actually a tiny bit over 3/4 of an inch, I think. So, it would work pretty well. Cut these things, yeah. Let me think about this. So this was made to be 1.5 inches longer. Yeah, it's gonna be set right here. And this is as wide as the panel, which is 49, okay. This needs to go away then, that right there. So I don't think this is a woodworking crime. This is actually a woodworking felony when you take this much joinery. It's not really joinery. Take that many rabbets, that much cool stuff you could do to wood, and then you throw screws in it. I'm pretty sure that's a felony. Nice and flush. This is the one that really matters. This dimension inside this track, tiny bit less. I could fix that. And now we're at 8 feet. A little bit over, perfect. $47.5. We're talking the end of the tape measure. Yes, 47.5. Wow, that's amazingly backlit. Okay, first we have to make these pieces because we don't actually have them yet, because this is them. I'm gonna rip this in half because there's no point in the big and full 2x4 because you can't fit that full 2x4. I don't want to try ripping that. What's that distance actually? 2 7/8. Let's make them 2 3/4. 2 3/4. Well, that is exactly half of a 2x6. Flat side up as we can. Look at that. Beautiful. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And I'm not going to do the middle one, and I'll show you one in a little bit. There, there. Considering where these things are, there's not really a good way to glue them, so I'm not going to glue them because it just won't work that way. I just realized I kind of messed up on this, but not really. I realized it halfway through, and then I realized I could also do it afterwards. I need to cut the pocket holes in this surface so I can put screws in it to actually hold the top down. It's flat enough. I don't think it's going to move even if I didn't put any screws in it, but I'm going to put a few just so it doesn't bounce on me. Going into 1.5 inch, 3/4 inch, set for 3/4 inch, and that's how we're going to do it because this is going into 3/4 inch. So, put down. Horrible work surface. We should probably replace all this with subfloor. It'll probably make it a lot better. That almost looks like a table. Like a workbench or something. Isn't that weird? Right now this is just sitting here, and I really have to pocket hole it in instead of just screwing it from the face if I didn't remember. But I don't have any pocket hole screws of any kind, so I have to drill this. I can cut everything out, all the bottom supports I'm going to do and stuff, and then you need to do the pocket screws. Now I'm going to drill at 1.5 inches. Drill bit set to 1.5 inches, which it is not right now. Because I'm a very impatient person, I'm going to try to put this piece in right now. So then I can put the top on, so I can make everything else on top of this thing, which would be much easier than trying to do it on the ground or anywhere else. Okay, in. Okay, I got it. Cool. A bit high. Well, it actually worked. Looks just in between the pieces. Wow, that's actually pretty good. It's better than I expected. Absolutely dead level. Actually level. A little bit high on this one. Yeah, this looks perfect. It's the deck. I mean, I can't blame it for that. Now, I know I can lift this metal mine weight-wise, but if I lift it this big without breaking it in a different way. There we go. Ah, it's horrible. Right on the edge. I mean, it's perfect fit. Another inch, and I got it. Getting close. Oh, there we go. Got it. Cool. Look at that. Woo, so smooth. It's so beautiful. Big too. I didn't even think about it, but this table is going to move over here. Eventually, this table's probably going to stay right here, and this is 36 inches high, and this is 35 inches high. So I made it 1 inch lower, which is like the standard thing. You make the bench 1 inch lower than the table saw, so you can run your wood off and it'll just drop on here. That's pretty cool right there. This distance is 42 inches, tiny bit over. So a tiny bit over 42 inches is what we need down here. I'm going to put a 2x4 vertical, pocket hole it in between here. We're going to do 3 of those, and then we're going to run pieces in between, maybe 2 pieces in between, I don't know. Maybe just one. And one going down the middle. I probably won't notch it out, I'll probably just pocket hole it because that'll to be stronger, most likely. We still how flat this thing is. Roll the boat up on that. That corner's high. That looks really flat. That's pretty stinking flat. Looks like I can just shim this leg and then we'll fix it. I'm not going to though because I'm going to move it, so I don't need to do that. So yes, you call this one really ugly or you call it really rustic. I'm going to call it really rustic and use it. I don't think I expect this set to hold up very well. I don't. It's kind of garbagey stuff. It's not really made to hold up to a lot of use, but it is very smooth for now, and it'll be okay. It's gonna be better than just wood as far as glue goes. See what this looks like. Oh wait, I made this go the other way. The tip needs to come off of this one. The tip, it needs to be longer. I happen to have a belt sander now, so I'm going to use that instead. Better. Need some more though. We're going to go sketch again, use the miter saw. Pretty close. Yeah, I think it's fine. I'm going to cut the next one. Right there. Yeah, okay. See what she leans. Hey, it looks pretty sticky close. It's better than the last one. 49 inches to the outside, so 24 and a half would be center. 1 3/4. Let's sit right there, okay? Okay, 2.5 inch screws. Let's go into here. I'll go to the 12 inch. Let's just see. Yeah, we're leaning, see? I can tell that at least. Okay. Yes. Go that way a tiny bit. I'll just pull on a touch and then screw it in. I can pull on it a little bit. See how it looks now. It's better than it was. And this one, oh no, we're opposite, yeah. This leg's in. Yeah, so they're evenly cocked, so I can't really help it any more than that. Now, let's see if it helps the reason I did the whole thing. Whoa. Yeah, baby. Like rock solid now. Oh yeah. So I guess this thing's actually like done now. Crazy solid this direction and decently solid this direction. It moves a tiny bit, not too worried about it. It is 4/27, the day after I started the video. So yesterday's when I started working on this thing and it's done today. I feel like it's a pretty good amount of time. I didn't work exclusively on it. We ended up doing electrical yesterday too, so I feel pretty good about that. Maybe, yeah, about a day's worth of work. That's not bad. I could probably even call this a one-day build, honestly. Maybe I'll call this a one-day build, I don't know. Anyway, let's do a montage, shall we? I want a beautiful montage. So for those of you that are left and weren't bored to tears in the first 30 seconds of this video, if you are still here, you must have really liked this video for some odd reason that I cannot fathom. And if you liked it that much, you might as well subscribe so you can get more in the future. And if you liked it, you might as well give it a thumb so I know you liked it. Also comment and tell me all the dumb stuff I did. I know I did dumb stuff on this one. I know I did things that were probably called bad practice in woodworking. Maybe even a crime, maybe even a felony. I don't really care. It's a bench. It works. It's going to work for a very long time, I think, and I don't think I'm going to have any problems even though I didn't do mortars and tenons and I didn't pin it. So please like, comment, and subscribe. So if you enjoyed this video, please dislike, okay. So if you enjoyed this video, please comment on it and tell me, that's terrible. I can't really give you a good reason. So for those of you that are left and weren't bored to tears by the first 30 seconds, okay. So for those of you that are left and weren't now.